Here we go. Started.
Awesome.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
I'm Simon, this is Carwin.
Kia ora.
Kia ora. He's Kiwi, you can get that. We're going to play again today. We are playing OBR versus Hammerhal.
Yes.
And it's going to be interesting. I'm taking 15 protectors, something a little bit different. What are you bringing?
Just usual Bone Boys, OBR. Been running them for a little while, mate. So just keen to get some more practice. We've got another Bruce Hammer tournament coming up in July. So I ran this list at the chaotic one and it went pretty well. So I'm going to see if I can do a little bit better.
Is it Staliac Wolves? Is it Mortis Praetorians?
Mortis Praetorians.
Yeah, because you got Catacross.
That's it. I've got Special K.
Crutch.
He's the man.
Crutch. Yeah.
He's the big dog.
We'll see if the protectors can remove him. Does he have the monster keyword?
He does not.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, poor you.
Oh, Arkham does. Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting game. I'm just taking a melee Hammerhal army, so sometimes you can do well with that, sometimes you can't. So
yeah, well, actually, it's not what I was expecting, mate. I was expecting 30 Iron Drakes and kind of other stuff, and instead you've come to bash my Cave Muscullen.
Yep.
Bring it on.
Yep, with hammers
and
with
the hammers and the time.
Yep, that's it. All right, awesome.
Cool.
We will come back with armies. All right, so this is my 2,000 points. You will notice that up in this corner there is a Vermin Lord, Corruptor, Deceiver person. Yeah, I forgot my Frost Heart, so it's fine. He's a stand-in. So he's got the, what does he have, Carwin? He has the artifact that's +1 to hit, wholly within a 12-inch bubble of him, and then he's got the command trait, which is reroll 1s to wound, wholly within 12 inches of him. So, yeah, so pretty good when you can get him near the protectors when they charge something. The other characters are, we've got in the front, just here, a Battle Mage. He's from the realm of Gur, so +2 to run and charge. The Celestial Hurricanum has a dude on top. He isn't anyone or anything special. He's just a dude. And then in here we have a Knight Vexilla, who, like, he's, if you can see him in the masses there, he's the guy with the giant banner. Then Battle Line, we've got 30 Phoenix Guard because the Frostheart is a general. We have 10 Free Guild Guard, and we've got 10 Free Guild Handgunners, all with full command. And then in the other slot, we have 15 Protectors. So I wanted to run these guys for a while in a list. I played Skyborn Slayers with them. They did okay. We'll see if they do better in Hammerhal when they can fight twice. This scenario isn't great for them, but we'll talk about that when we do the scenario bits. So in grand total, it comes to 1980 points. And we'll come back with Carwin's army. Alright, so this is Carwin's army. So Carwin, let's start off with the characters. We've obviously got Special K up here.
Yep.
Yeah. So what's his? Yeah, that's right. That's good. We're really good with the joystick here.
We're doing very well.
Yeah, alright. So is he the general? Yeah.
He is, yeah.
Oh, he is the general?
Yeah, he has to be to use his bubble.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Otherwise it's only if he's a general.
Yeah.
So given I've only got two characters being Archon and Catacross, the artifacts wasted for Praetorians, which is not a really big deal. So yeah, Mortis Praetorians. So for the punters watching, it's -1 bravery within, I think it's 12 or 6 or something like that.
My shit's immune to battle shock in my quarter anyway. So.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, so happy.
Yep. And then Catacross's bubble is 18 inches or 36.
Yeah,
this little
he's
fella,
real good.
Yeah. Magnets.
He'll die quickly.
36 inches while he's around, and it's +1 to save and +1 to hit for the entire army, pretty much.
Yep.
Got more tech crawler, usual stuff. I actually really like just taking one because it does create some indecision and gives you some options without being too reliant on it when you got two and they do nothing. So when he bombs and does zip, I don't get really sad about it. It's more for a deployment and creating confusion. 5 Death Riders. Then we've got a unit of 20 more tech guard down the right hand side here. Unit of 10, unit of 10. And then a harvester. We all know how annoying they can be.
We do.
And throw out some punch. So they can actually turn those 2 units of 10 into very, very tough to dislodge units.
And then 1 Birdo.
And then 1 Carrion, Soul Stealer Carrion. So that can go anywhere on the table, and it just does mortal wound bubble within 6 inches each phase, which is quite fun.
Yeah, it's not bad. And how many points does your list come
1990.
1990, so I'll be getting the triumph this game.
Yay!
All right, and we will come back after deployment.
Woo.
Alright, so today we're playing Total Conquest in the realm of Ulgu. So all the terrain is overgrown in addition to any other rules that it might have. And then we pan up, this is what the battlefield currently looks like. So the two objectives as well, Overwhelm, which is kill an enemy hero with battle line. So I've got the Phoenix Guard who are my battle line that'll probably try and do that. And then Carwin's got all that stuff to try and kill one of my heroes with. And then Ulgu, so everything's overgrown, and what's the other thing? The teleport command ability. Yep. Yeah, which is quite good. Yeah, so that's where my Vermin Lord is there. He's within 1 inch of the commanding terrain to get command points.
Which is actually a Phoenix.
Which is actually a Phoenix. I've got 10 handgunners and 10 free guard at the back here. I've got the 15 protectors there with the Knight Vexilla and the Battle Mage in the terrain. Obviously you can see that I'm hugging terrain so that I can't get targeted by that thing over there. Nobody likes catapults, which is why we like Ulgu, which is fine. And then over here we've got a Hurricane. I'm hiding behind the terrain piece, and 30 Phoenix Guard. And then what have you got going from left to right? So we've got horsies.
Yep, Death Riders, 10 more tech, and another 10 more tech in the middle there, supported by the Harvester. We've got the 20 more tech over here.
Yep.
Doing what 20 more tech do. And then we've got Special K, Archon, and of course the Catapult, who's been positioned to try and threaten 3 objectives. Help hold one and obviously threaten the other 2 external objectives, since I can't see that one over there.
Seems pretty good. So Carwin, you've given me first, have you not?
Have fun, bro.
I don't want to go first. I don't like first. Alright, so we will be back at the end of my turn 1. Owen, what do we do? So everything moved up. I don't really have a shooting phase in this army, so everything basically ran. I've got, I think, 26 Phoenix Guard on that objective. Hurricane behind him, hiding behind that big piece of line of sight blocking terrain. The 10 handgunners moved onto this piece of terrain here. Sorry, under that objective, and the Battle Mage walked onto it as well. These guys are hanging out here just to jump onto that objective if they need to. The protectors ran up and they're hiding behind Carwin's faction terrain, which is good. Everyone likes cover. And then we've got the Frost Art here. So I'm very much expecting Carwin to come up with these 20 more tech guard onto the objective here and try and take it off me. But then if I get the next turn, basically I can double and I can get into them with all the protectors. So that's the plan. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for this turn. And we'll come back with your turn 1. Alright, Cohen, turn 1 hero phase. What did you do?
Lovely. Okay, so Catacross pointed at the Phoenix Guard and said, you guys can be Nig 1 to hit, thanks.
Yep.
And then I failed to make you Nig 1 to hit on the
with the Bone-Tithe Nexus.
Yep. There's no healing, obviously, because you did no damage.
Yep.
So hero phase, and then during the hero phase, Archon cast Empower Netherite weapons on these guys to make them explode on 5s instead of 6s.
Yep, so that's one of the 10s.
Yep, and then he got some extra IDP.
Yep.
Really lovely, and then he got out.
And then Birdo. Yep.
Yep.
Alright, and we're going to go to the movement phase and we'll come back at the end to see where everything has ended up.
Cool.
Alright, so end of your movement and shooting phase.
Yay!
So,
cool.
These guys pushed up.
Yep, so we've got the Mortec Guard pushed up there.
It's only 1 in the zone.
1 in the zone against your 1 on the zone, so they haven't taken that.
No.
The 2 units of Team Mortec pushed up this way, supported by the Harvester.
Yep.
Some little background with one of the young fellas.
Yeah.
And then the Death Riders move this way so that they can threaten either that objective,
they have
that
options.
objective, or that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Archon just shifted a little bit. Catacross moved up, so he's spreading his +1 to hit, +1 to attack, and his heal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the movement phase. And then in the shooting phase, the Harvester shot did nothing to the Phoenix Guard. But then the Catapult shot, and then Simon was saying that because that was the closest model, or that one.
Yeah, we're playing the line of sight rules incorrectly.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't think so.
I don't think so. So 8 of them died because I had 4 shots hit, 4 shots wounded, and then I failed 3 armor saves, and then 8 died from 15, which is very well below average for all of that. So Yeah, I should have lost 5 on averages. I mean, you shouldn't have hit and wounded with everything, but I should have lost 5. And I lost 8. So they got CP'd to stick around.
Yep.
And then the next step is to roll for priority, Carlin.
Yeah.
So, and that one's the same.
I get 2 VP.
You get 1, 2. So we'll just roll on this.
Sure.
5.
6.
Oh, look, on the base of model 6. So, Carmen, would you like to double at this point?
I'm actually going to ponder this for a second.
Okay, we'll come back at the end of whoever's hero phase for turn 2 it is. All right, hero phase pretty quick. He went +1 to hit with his thingy-mabodger. He tried to cast +2 to run and charge on the protectors, but he was dispelled by Archon. And then he cast Wings of Fire on these guys from over there. And that's the entire hero phase, which is very sad. Carwin's very happy about it. Because +2 to charge on them would have been quite good.
Yes, that would have been excellent.
I would have liked that, very much so. But I didn't get it, so that's fine. So we will come back at... Oh yeah, and I got an extra few command points, basically, from all my stuff. So we'll come back at the end of the movement phase and see where everything's gone. Alright, so this turn... Free your guy to finally come out to go on the objectives, just in case those guys try and run onto it. Battle Mage stays on it. Over here, we have these guys who have moved up. They had Wings of Fire cast on them, so they have a +1 to run and charge. They didn't run, obviously, because I don't want them to. He moved up there. He's gone +1 hit. And then over there, the Phoenix Guard have basically backed up onto the reverse of the objective, and they are within 6 inches of the Hurricanum for battle shocky stuff. And essentially, the only objective this turn is to wipe out this unit of 20 Mortex. And we're going to try and do that with Frostheart Phoenix. We're going to try and do that with the Protectors, with the +1 run charge and the free reroll charge because of the Vexillor in the back. And then he's also going to ping them for wounds. So we will come back at the end of the shooting phase and see how all that went. Things that shot, Hurricanum took off 6 Mortex, which is quite good.
Yep.
Because there's only 20 of them, so there's 14 left. And then the Hockland tried to shoot Archon and failed.
Yes.
So we're going to roll charges here. So we're going to try and get these guys in. They need something like a 6. They're a +1. That's a 12, so they're definitely in. And the Frostheart is also going to try and charge. Yep, so I will spend ACP to reroll that one.
That's entangling terrain too, by the way.
Yeah, I'm an inch away. So that's a 5, so that gets it in. So we will come back at the end of the combat phase where hopefully these guys will be dead. The combat phase. You may think that the entire unit's been wiped. But there's one little fucker in there. Woo-hoo! One guy left, so he's going to be 7. He's going to have friends very soon. So what happened is that we went in, I fought with the Protectors first, just in case, because he's got 20 guys and he would only kill a few. Did 17 mortals, so I was feeling pretty confident. Carwin rolled hot fire and saved 5 of them out of 17 when he should save 3. Mm-hmm. So I should have killed all 14 on that first one, didn't. Then all the Protectors' blades went in, and I did 24 wounds at -1 rend, and you saved all of them except for 1. So, yeah, that's real sad. Real fucking annoying, if I'm being perfectly honest, but that's fine. That's the game. So
After rolling a 12-inch charge...
Yeah, it's fine. All I needed was a 6. Like, I would have been happy with a 6.
You rolled...
I didn't get the +2. They could have gone 14. Yeah, so... Pretty annoying, but that's fine. And he did 1 wound back to that dude in the corner. The Frosty didn't get to fight, but he's not going to fight anyway. He doesn't want to. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 again. And we will come back with Carwin's turn 2. Okay, so...
Yeah, wow. Okay, so hero phase, start of the hero phase, made those cats need 1 to hit again.
Yep, from Catacross.
Yep.
Yep.
And then healed back 6 Mortet Guard into this unit. Yep, I strung them in around there because I really wanted to, I wasn't going to fit them all on the train without bringing in more Star Souls.
Yep.
What's the range of the Star Souls?
1.
1, yeah. So it's basically 2 of the Star Soul Maces aren't going to be doing anything, which is good.
But you did get a spell off on them.
I did. And then
what was that spell? What was that
the
spell?
Nexus made them -1 to hit.
Yeah, they are -1 to hit now.
Yeah, and then I got off Drain Vitality,
yep.
Which is whatever it's called, which is reroll 6s to hit and reroll 6s to save.
No, you didn't get that one off. You got off 5+ mortal wound bounce.
Oh, I did too.
I dispelled the other 2.
Yeah, you dispelled the other. So then I got a 5-up mortal wound.
Yep. So if they've got a 5-up mortal wound save, these 7 dudes. Just in case they get whacked with Star Soul Maces, which hopefully they will.
Oh, they will do.
And then you did get off the -1 to hit from the thing. So now they're just 3s to hit instead of 2s.
Yeah, that's it. So we've only got 4 RDP.
Yes.
He's
got a few things to spend it on this turn.
I do. So it's going to be interesting to see how things go.
So we'll come back at the end of your movement phase.
Let's go.
All right, so movement phase. These guys over here pushed up with Archon behind them.
Yep.
So no RDP spent over there because he's a bit threadbare this turn. Yep. So then the horsey's pushed up into the middle.
Yep.
And over here, these guys didn't retreat; they just stayed in combat. And Catacross has walked up over here.
Okay.
So there's only 2 models on that back objective, Carwin. That's a bit dangerous.
There is.
And we're going to go into the charge phase now. So what are you charging with?
So I'm charging with the horses.
Yep.
The horses, the 2 units of Mortic, the crawler.
Yep. Roll your dice.
And probably maybe Archon, but probably not.
Probably not. It's a bit too far with -2.
Yeah. So
what do you want to roll first?
So these guys down here.
All right. So these guys on the left, they rolled a 9, 10. So they're probably 10 because they charged. Yep.
So I'm just going to put a 10 there.
Yeah. Cool.
The next unit of Mortic.
Yep. They're at -2.
+1, so -1 in total. They go 5.
5.
So I'm just going to pop that there.
Might just get them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they can pile into the Hurricane, hopefully. And then the crawler.
Roll up.
Nothing.
He definitely doesn't get in.
Double ones, he's like, I'm not going in. And then the horses.
Horses.
Yep, horse. They go 5, 4, 5.
5.
So it might get
They might get there. Hang on.
A little 5-inch here.
So do I. Just get out of my pants. Yep. So they can go into the Hurricane, and that's about it.
Yep.
And that's going to be it for charges.
Yep.
So we'll come back at the end of the turn and see what you've done.
Woo!
Carwin, end of turn 2.
Yeah, not looking great.
Massacred a lot of Phoenix Guard.
Yeah.
They're
But having them stick around is not great.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them left.
Yeah.
So basically I used the Hurricane to make them stick around. The Hurricane got charged by them, took 3 wounds or something. Not enough, basically. And he made them stick around.
Yep, so no CP left.
I have no CP left going into turn 3. Yep. And these guys killed off the final Mortex over there.
Yep.
So all they have to do is beat down Catacross to win the game. Easy, right?
Oh, that'll be easy.
Easy. Easy. They're just going to go and just whack him in the face. Bang, 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 bang.
Yep.
And I'll be wholly within your half so I can fight twice, which will be super.
That's the best.
Okay, so... Oh, yeah, and the one of these guys ran away to Battle Shock on a 6, which is really annoying. So,
cool.
you get 1, 2, 3.
Regret it.
You go to 5 to my 10 at the end of turn 2. And you're at 0 RDP, so we'll roll Battle Shock. We'll just do it here.
I get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's no hero in there. So, because you took it from me. Yeah, 4. So it's actually 10 to 6.
Sure. Oh, priority.
A 6 again?
Yeah, I'll take it this time.
Yeah, I thought you might.
I kind of have to. As that comes off. Whoop.
All right. Come back
3.
at the end of Bonereapers turn 3. All right, hero phase.
Oh, yes.
3 spells from Archon. Well, first of all, these guys are -2 to hit, which doesn't affect the Star Soul Maces, but it affects their blades, which he cares about because he can't reroll his armor save.
Yep.
And then 3 spells you only got off. Which one? Protection of Nagash on himself.
Yep.
Dispelled Curse of Years and dispelled the 3-up mortal wound thing, mortal contract.
Yeah, mortal contract.
So we'll come back at the end of the movement phase and see where we are at. I presume this guy is going to be up here somewhere. Yep. All right, we'll come back at the end of the shooting phase as well. All right, Carwin, end of your movement and shooting phase.
Yep.
So movement phase, Catacross walked up with an RDP.
Yep.
Arcane flew over here with an RDP.
Yep.
He moved up with an RDP.
Yep.
He did 3 wounds to the Hurricanum.
Yep.
He moved across, shot these guys. I rolled 3 4-ups. You hit and wounded with all 3.
Yep.
And then I rolled 3 4-ups. So they didn't take any wounds, which is massive. Because now if anyone wants to go in, they die, which is good. And we're going to go to the charge phase. So what is charging?
So Catacross, Archon, and the Harvester.
All right, so do the Harvester. Don't roll a double one like I did in that first turn.
Oh, I did that.
Yeah, sweet. He's in. Now, Catacross.
Yeah, that becomes 3 because the entangling
Yep.
is within 3.
Yep, which is fine.
Yeah, Catacross.
Yep, so he's in entangling as well, so he will not
he
get
doesn't
in.
go anywhere. Great.
And Archon.
Oh, this is really annoying. That's bad.
That's real bad. You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
Well, not
But
necessarily.
yes, because I'm gonna get into your half and fight twice and kill you.
No, because I can charge Archon in
Yeah,
and hold them there, and they can't hole in enough to kill him. But they
unless he's dead.
they'll have a double go.
Yeah. Archon's got to get in first. He needs like a 4, maybe a 5.
Roland's going to do anyway. 6.
6, that'll probably get him in.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to. I think I'm just going to have to...
Gonna sit there and cop it.
How far away is... Can you just measure how far away is the battle mage?
He's more than 6. The Vexel is within 6, and those guys are within 6.
Because then if I go in here,
yeah,
you're going to have to charge that way. Or charge up, I guess, because you can move. So I kill the Vexler, or at least do some...
Poor little Vexler.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to go
poor little Vexler.
Over there.
Yeah, cool. Alright.
Cool. So
yeah,
tapping that. I'm just going to pop him there, and we know where he is.
Yep. Alright, and we will come back at the end of the combat phase.
Really interesting turn 3.
That was an interesting turn 3. So end of turn 3.
Yeah.
Hurricanum dead. Phoenix Guard dead.
Yeah.
So there were 3 guys left, and they ran to Battle Shock.
Catacross failed his charge.
He failed his charge, which is important.
Yeah.
He killed the Vexler, which is big and annoying. And so basically...
Yeah, it's still plenty of game to go with your turn 3.
And you just get 2 points as well.
Yeah, I get...
so you got an 8.
Yeah.
So it's currently 8 to 10 at the moment, Carlin.
Yep.
So we'll come back at the end of my hero phase. There's a few little things that I can do, but not a whole lot. But this is where it stands at the moment. So end of the hero and movement phase. So my brave little mage didn't have much else to do, so put an Arcane Bolt onto Arkan. He rolled 5 to do it. Arkan with his +2 failed to dispel on a double 1. And then that triggered protection of Nagash, and so he teleported over here, basically far away. I then moved everything up. The intent over here is that the Frostheart stays towing the zone so that he keeps it from him, so I get 2 points here. But these guys ideally get a charge off or go into him. My half of the board is basically here where the bird is, so as long as I can get them all kind of in my half of the board, I get to fight twice, basically. And fighting twice with 6 soul whatever maces should be enough to kill Catacross this turn, fighting twice, hopefully. And then if I get 2 guys into this zone, which is the intent, depending on what I roll, because I'm -2 to charge, which is sad. But fingers crossed that happens. I need to roll a 5 to get in. I've got to re-roll with a CP, and I've got to fight twice. So we'll see what happens there. And then that's about it. So I'm capturing this one. I ran the mage back behind so that he's hiding. So I'm going to get at least 4 this turn, which will put me 14 to 8 at the end of turn 3. Hopefully with the double, that'll give me an unassailable lead, Carwin.
Probably.
But we've got to see if this goes off, and we've got to fire 10 guys into horsies. So we'll come back at the end of the shooting phase and start of the charge phase. So I killed 1 horse, that was it. They don't battle shock, so they don't care, and I'll probably come back if you get it up turn. So over here, I put the Hockland into Arkan as well and did nothing. So over here, the protectors are going to charge. They're going to go 3, so they will be in. But the question is, I'm not going to get to fight twice.
No.
Unless I get a judicious pile in. So that's a 5. I can re-roll that to get higher. So you know what? I'm going to try it. Good work. That's an 8. It goes down to a 6. So we are going to get in. How do you feel about that, Colin?
Oh, mate, it is what it is.
With a double fight. So it'll be fine.
You only get a single fight now.
No, because they're going to get, because the half is here.
Sorry, I forgot you had 2 CPs.
Yep. So Big Bird's not going to... Oh, actually, you know what? I'm just going to try and charge Big Bird anyway. He's going to need a big one to get in, but we're going to try it anyway. And a 3 is definitely not going to get him in. So we'll come back at the end of the combat phase where it's just going to be Protectors versus Catcross. All right, so big plays this turn. These guys went in and did 14 wounds on the first whack, 14 mortals. And then on the second whack, you killed, how many did you kill in return? 2? 3. And then the Starsoul Maces went again and finished off Catacross. Also got those guys onto that objective, which will capture it. So, at the end of this turn, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and go to... Oh, wrong way. 16 to 8 at the end of turn 3.
Woof.
Woof indeed.
Yeah.
And then we need to roll for priority.
3. 5.
Again!
Yeah,
Stop beating me!
I'll keep the 10.
Yeah, I thought you might. So yeah, this is going to be real interesting here. We will come back at the end of Ossiarch Bonereapers, turn 4.
Yes.
Alright, so hero phase. We did a few things. We got 3 RDP. He then cast his spell to get another 2. So he's ended up with 5. And then what did you do? Curse of Years there. And what was the other one that you failed? Protection and Nagash.
Yeah. Curse of Years did nothing. I was just doing
Curse of Years I just saved a 6 up and then that was it.
That's it. And then Protection and Nagash on which I failed. Yeah.
Which failed, and then Buddy got off 6 ups.
That's it.
Sorry, 2 extra things.
Yeah,
so these guys over here have run.
Yep.
Setting up for turn 5, jump onto the objective.
So, big mistake with my Death Riders over there. I made a
yeah, so you chose to run them instead of moving and charging them.
Yeah.
So they would have been back another 3 inches. So it would have needed you would have needed to get like a 5 or 6 inch charge or something, which you probably could have done to charge there, but also tag the objective.
And then I could have used the RDP to pile them in 6 inches though. And those guys over there could have gone backwards.
Yep. Yeah, they could have gone into
so
that one.
I might have given them another. So I would have got there, and I would have been able to take that objective.
He would have taken that one. So it would have been 2 for you this turn.
That's it.
So we'll see if that matters at the end of the game, Cowan. See if it matters.
Oh.
As a result of them not getting onto that one, Arcan has flown over here to kind of try and push into my little bubble. And that's about it. So we're going to do some shooting from that guy and that guy. And then we'll come back at the end of the shooting phase for some charges.
Yep, that's it.
Camera.
Cool.
So he shot the catapult at the protectors and killed 2 of them because one guy had taken 1 wound, so 5 wounds kills 2.
Yep.
And the harvester shot at the mage and missed because of Lookatsu.
Yep, that's it.
So we're going to do some charges. Arcan and him.
Yep.
Who do you want to do first?
Harvester goes 10.
Jesus, that's a lot of glare. Yep.
And Arcan goes
5. Which will probably get him
Probably
into...
just get him in it.
Yeah. Got a 4.
Yeah, it's a 5.
That's a 4. He's definitely in.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so we'll come back at the end of the combat phase. All right, end of Carwin's turn 4.
Yep.
Arcan and the Harvester went in and killed 4 handgunners and 3 sword and board guys. Because I'm in Hammerhal, they're all immune to battle shock. So I have more than the 4 models that he's got in, so I keep that objective.
Yep.
And then that was basically it. I did like 1 wound to the... No, you saved them.
Yeah,
I didn't do anything back.
For the harvester for those guys.
Yep.
Heal, but I'll do that in a minute.
Yeah, so he will probably heal. So at the end of this turn, you get 1 point. And that's it. So it is 9 to 16.
Just I'm all over. It's all over.
So we'll finish my turn 4 and then we'll probably call it because I think it's unassailable at that point. But we'll just finish my turn and then... Maybe not. Confidence man.
Still some play.
Confidence man.
No,
All right, we'll come back at the end of my turn 4. Right, so my hero phase, the mage tried to do Wings of Fire and was dispelled on a 10 versus an 11, which is pretty good. And that was basically it. He's done +1 to hit again, but it's completely irrelevant. These guys retreated out. The mage retreated out. The handgunners used the Ulgu Realm thingy majigger to teleport over there. So basically the plan is now 3-inch charge, tie these guys up so they literally can't get more than 7 guys onto an objective, and then hopefully win is the idea. Those guys couldn't run and they charge on 1d6, so I just pushed them into the zone to make him have to push onto it to get it. And at the end of this turn I'll be getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. So it should be out of the realm of winning, but we'll come back. Actually, I don't really need to do a whole lot of shooting. I'm going to put a couple of wounds on them, if anything. So we'll just do the charge for the Birdo. That is a 7, so he'll definitely be in. So we'll come back at the end of the combat phase. The Birdo went in. Guys shot and killed 1 of them, did 4 wounds. Birdo killed another couple. We're not going to do battle shock because OBR just ignore that rule. Yep. So I got 5. It's currently 21 to 9.
Yep.
We're going to roll priority for turn 5. He gets a 6. He gets a 6. You jerk. So every single priority you've won this game. Good. Okay, so you get to do the go again. And we'll just come back at the end of the turn for turn 5.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get 12 points. Nah. But we'll come back. So, end of the turn. Wiped to the dudes over there. Wiped the handgunners there. Didn't get a charge off. Didn't kill any guys there. Didn't capture that objective. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. And you go to your...
I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I've been getting short-changed. Maybe I'm meant to be on 22.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I held that. So you get 3 for that one. 4, 5, 6. So 15 to 21 currently at the end of turn 5. So we'll come back at the end of my turn 5 for the final score. End of the game, I score 1 extra point, basically, for being over there. Yeah, you got me. You got me. And he didn't, with all of his attacks, he didn't kill a single horse. He did 1 wound to 2 horses. So good job, old mate.
He did 2 wounds, to be fair.
He did 2 wounds. Okay, sure. So victory to Hammerhal, 22 to 15 at the end of it.
Well done, champion.
How do you think it went, Carwin?
Made really, really good for you.
Yep.
I just made a big mistake. I made 2 mistakes in the game that I was really good learning opportunity.
What were your mistakes?
So 2 mistakes were not underestimating the output of the protectors on that unit of 20 Mortis.
Look at these beautiful boys.
Yeah, they did really well.
Oh, yeah. That's not zoomed in. There we go.
I mean, and then they just murdered that 20 Mortec way quicker. If I'd have had the Harvester there, that Mortec unit would not have disappeared. Because I was actually doing a fair bit of damage to those guys. And the reason they've got so many guys left is because they killed me too quick. Because I had plenty of movement, right?
Yep.
So, and I could have had the 2 units of Mortec going over there with the Death Riders, and that would have been good enough to at least pin the
Phoenix Guard
there and allow something else like Archon to be running around, because you still needed to keep your Phoenix pretty central.
Yep.
So I think it could have been a different dynamic.
Pretty central. You didn't move off of this objective for 5 turns.
No. But you couldn't, like, that's the thing. Like, he couldn't.
I couldn't push with him. Yeah, exactly. Because he had to sit there.
Correct. Yeah. Because he had to sit around there somewhere.
Yeah.
So I could have put a bit more pressure on, which would have been interesting. But that's what these games are really good for. You learn stuff out of them.
Exactly.
Right? So I'll be taking the same list if I get lucky enough to get a ticket to the order. Brishammer order. Yep. In which case I've had another good learning curve. So Archie.
And I won't be taking this list to Brishammer, but I'm going to have new models by then.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Going to be running an Anvil Guard list, I think. So
but now super well played, mate.
It's good practice.
Good fun.
All right, cool. Thanks for the game, Carwin.
Thanks, mate.